Okay, so this is going to be Winter Wonderland. This is the melody. We're going to look at the A3 section. So this is basically our main melody, but with some kind of different phrasing, some more jazzy sounding type phrasing. So let's start by the pickup into A3. So we're actually, if you look at A3, we're going up to the very last measure of the B section. It's that eighth note connected to that triplet rhythm. The notes we have there are F natural. This F natural up here, 6th fret of the B string, F natural. We're going to go E, E flat, D, and D lands us back on beat 1 of that first measure of A3. Here's what that rhythm sounds like. Okay? Here's how I recommend the fingering, and again, this is just to kind of give it more of a feeling of jazz type phrasing. I recommend getting up here to fret 6, again, to explain this line a little bit, it's just moving down chromatically, moving down 1 fret at a time. Okay? So chromatic scale from F down to D, which means F to D and every note in between. So I would recommend starting on the F sharp with your 3rd finger, just going and then sliding back down to be here in 3rd position with your 1 finger. This is okay too. I just think the way it's phrased, that tends to make a little bit more sense. I can play that more musically correct more times than not. So right there. That's how we lead into the A3 section. We're coming from, let's see, 2, 3, and then we're in A3. The first 4 measures of that melody in A3 are just like we did top of the page in A1 and A2. Where it gets different is those last 4 measures. So we have these 2 very jazzy type licks, a lot of outlining chords here. Let me just kind of show you what they are. That's the first 2 measures of the last line. So the notes are D is the pickup into that first measure that we're playing, where we have that C major 7. So we have to go back down for this pickup. It's and 1. And the way I'd recommend playing this, I know it's not written in the music, but I would recommend going back here for this D. Our F sharp's going to be all the way up here, so starting in this position and kind of sliding into this 5th position. And then we're going to stay there for the rest of the lick. D. Start it with an upstroke because it's on an and going into that measure. And 1 and 2, 3. And 1 and 2 and is what the count would be. Okay, so it's slide up. So fret 3, slide up to fret 7, 5 on the E string, back down to 7, 5. Okay, then we have another pickup at the end of that measure, which is a C. I don't want this C down here. I think this one makes a little bit more sense. C, D, come all the way up here for this G note. So we're going to go, if we're looking at frets here, or let me give notes first. C, D, G, D, C. So it's going to be starting on G string, third string, 5, 7. We're going to move up to the B string to grab fret 8 for that G, then back down 7, 5 on the G string. So let me play that whole thing together. 1, 2, ready, go. this next part, I'm going to give you two different fingerings for it. Because it's such a common, it's something that you will see a lot in jazz and can move around and use over 2/5 a lot. I want to give you a fingering that does not involve open voicings. So if you ever choose to move on with this stuff, you can kind of just move this phrase, this shape, wherever you want to play the chord changes that you are playing at the time. But first, I'm going to give you the one with the open strings. We should pretty much be able to read this. So we have B, D, B, and then for that B flat, we have to come down here. B flat is 3rd fret of the G string, and then down to A. So open, 3 open on the B string, 3, 2 on the G string, and then for that C, we have to come up here, come back up to the B string, fret 1. So far we have, then back down to A, F sharp, G are my next 2 notes. I have to go all the way down here for the F sharp. Again, we're still in first position, so all these notes are right here accessible. Open G is our last note. Okay, I always played with the swing. Okay, so let me play that last 4 measures, all of it, and then I'll give you that alternate fingering for this part. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Make sure it's swinging. So here's the alternate fingering for that last phrase. And it goes, instead of playing open B, we're going to play B up here on fret 4. We're going to go B, D, up here for D, and then we're going to walk down chromatically to that A. Now to get to that C, we want to kind of stay in this position. That's the idea, so we're not going to go back here to get at it. We're going to come up here. So we're ending on an A, and we're going to come up here for that C. Same note as we have back here, but it's up here. Back here for A, and then my last 2 notes are F sharp, G. The F sharp and G are both going to be on the D string, so it's F sharp, G. And again, the idea is, let's say we're in, we want to play those changes. I can move it around wherever. We want to be able to get at it without open strings. Okay, good luck.